Welcome back to the GTR YouTube channel. I am Jim Ross. Joining me is Jerry the King Lawler. Oh, sorry, I'm not going to be able to keep up with that all day. I'm Hail State. Joining me is League Commissioner Sauce, aka Big Slime, and we've got the national championship here between Picola and the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on Absolute Dog and the Arizona State Sun Devils. So it'll be interesting to see who's going to come in on top. Both of these boys are very familiar with how each other play. So it'll be a real slobber knocker of a match, I'm sure. Sauce, what are we looking for?
We're going to be looking for a lot. We're going to see AD undefeated as the 4 seed. We're going to see him going 5 wide. We're going to see Picola Gator as the 2 seed, 1 loss, only to AD. We're going to see him do a lot of, adjustments. He's going to try to, confuse the defense a lot. He's probably going to empty the clip on all the little plays and stuff he's been holding in. So I look forward to it. It's going to be a hell of a game.
2031 national title. We are live from the Benz, Atlanta on Peachtree.
Northside Drive.
Northside Drive, yep.
Shout out to the West End, Zone 4.
Let's take a look and see at what you guys picked to be the national champion. We have 4 votes for Arizona State, 1 for TCU. I'm pretty sure the 1 was for, So Arizona State, the unanimous favorite here today, as here come the Horned Frogs.
Look at Sparky.
Shout out Sparky, good friend of Big Slavs out there.
Real stand-up guy. Man, we're in the bins. Hey, we got a Georgia boy and a Florida boy going up against each other. So
some say a little cocktail party for those of y'all who get that reference.
AD trying to be a 5-time champion between 25 and 26. Picola trying to get his 2nd championship after being in it about 10 times.
Yeah, not a very good win-loss record all time. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, God! Don't do it! My God! He's going to take the kickoff all the way! That son of a bitch, Picola, has started the game off with some fireworks. And I didn't expect to say it this quick, but I believe business has picked up here in the national title. TCU coming off with a haymaker. And they lead 7-0. Oh my goodness. He was running like a scalded dog down the sideline.
Wow.
I think I just used up half my arsenal in that one moment.
That was absurd.
I just went through half of my list of JRs.
What a way to start off the championship in the bins.
Oh,
I'm fired up. Some people, there's a lot of talk about that kickoff, and, there's a certain way to do it. And, a lot of people I see, they kick off in that same spot. And I feel like it's easy to return if you can hit it right. I hit one against Vanderbilt. We see TCU hit one against Arizona State. So I don't know if we're going to be seeing that a lot today. I feel like he's going to kick it out the end zone next time.
Well, TCU's definitely the underdog here, but what a way to start off. You're up 7-0 now. It's a little RPO for Arizona State on their first play. Gets the gain of 6. Tevin Pageant on the stop.
You gotta wonder, what does that do to Arizona State? Really, the defense was ready to come out. Offense really was not prepared to come out, and here they are.
Yeah, you need to. You got to score. You never want to be playing from behind, especially on a stage this big. So you got to keep up here. This is a match of titans in the league. 2 of the most successful coaches historically in GTR.
Yeah, 2 of the most winningest in this particular dynasty in 26. Top 2.
2nd down, we're going to throw it.
Dropping back. Slant route caught. First down, Arizona State.
Merlin Miller. Shout out to the Amish.
So both these guys going for their 2nd national championship in 26. That would tie USC, who right now is the only 2-time champion of 26. So this is a legacy match here for both of these guys.
First down here for this offense.
Look at this. Look at the cattle in the backfield.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
That's Tim North. There goes that man, Tim North, one of the most well-known faces of this TCU football team.
Just a total brick, Tim North is. Look at that. I mean, you can't get by him. Like, he's gonna brick you up.
Well, they'll go back to 5 wide here on 2nd and 14.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Dropping back, looking, gonna throw the comeback route, 1st down. That's AD's bread and butter, is that comeback route. He's gonna get him a 1st down.
A lot of that. Hey, I've used it a few times in the last, in the playoffs and stuff. That's see why he uses it. It's almost unstoppable. I've only seen maybe once or twice someone stop it outright.
This quarterback is having his way with him.
And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
What a way to start. I think we're all kind of still recovering from the first play of the game, but a little direct snap here. He has some room to run. Now he has a 1st down. It's Jay Donald.
You don't see that often from AD.
Pulling out. Nothing new, nothing the league hasn't seen, but AD getting into his bag here. The research coming into play here.
Yeah, I expect both these teams to empty out every clip, everything they have, every adjustment, play, hot route, blitz, coverage. I mean, it all has to empty right here, right now.
You got to. It's the national championship. This is the WrestleMania of the league.
Here in the bins. AD wants to win in his home state of Georgia, and I know Pete Cola wants to spoil the party and the Florida boy win it in Georgia.
The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness too that catches my eye.
AD and I, we set out this season. One of us had to get to the bins at the end.
I would like to say I was one away from a correct national championship pick. I think my pick in the preseason show was Arizona State and Syracuse. I was 1 game away from having that hit. I was a little disappointed.
Nice, nice dump off. TCU on the coverage there on the field side forced AD to go back to the boundary.
Yeah. That's TCU trying to get back, make sure there's no one-play touchdowns there. Well, rather explosive play.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion.
He trips out to the right. RPO flat.
Donahue.
A little bit of room to run. Gain of 8.
Is Swain going to get the 12,000 yards in this game?
I think he's going to have to for them to win. Right now he's 108 off.
Yeah, if he doesn't, then that's a bad sign for Arizona State today.
Becomes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll try the option play.
And hand off to Donald up the gut. 1st down Arizona State before he is. Look at the hit on him. He's broken in half by that safety charging in.
To just get enough to just get a 1st down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
Fresh set, 1st and 10, ball on the 11.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on.
Another screen, 1 man to beat. He gets drugged close to the 1st down marker.
Jackson. Yeah, I do want to say, happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody. I've had my tacos, had my Modelo's today. It's been a great one. Yeah.
Might be a.
There's a block party down the street. We're gonna go to that. There's some pinatas out there.
Wildcat blast up the gut, touchdown Arizona State. And they're an extra point away from tying this game.
That was the Wild Devil.
Look at the carnage down on the Arizona State sideline. They're hyped. You're glad to get those points back. After a big play that TCU had right there
Look
on
at
the
that drive,
kickoff
for almost
return.
4 minutes. Wow.
And it pays off in the end.
You know, I
As
expect
Arizona-
both these teams to use a lot of clock on these drives. I don't think either of them wants the other offense out there very much. Excuse me.
Well, they'll try to avoid the catastrophe of the last kickoff, and they're not even going to look to return it.
I would have returned it, you know. Why not?
We'll
Your
see
temp
the
check.
TCU offensive line. Or the TCU offensive unit, rather. Well, we will see the line. We'll see the whole unit come out. Now, I do want to say there was some rumors. We know that Coach Jarvis Sleeves is a man rather infamous in the media for having a reputation. Some say they spotted a Jezebel, if you will, leaving his. Oh my
he's
goodness
going.
gracious! Hey, there goes Lee again. He's gonna do it again. Mr. Lee running like a scouted dog. Touchdown, TCU. Oh, that might be it. That might be a new thing. I like that. Running like shout out the legendary.
Oh, look at this dance.
obviously.
Look at him. He's doing the Travis Hunter.
But we were saying, you know, there was a Jezebel spotted on the premises of the Arizona State Hotel last night. You know, so
What?
a Jezebel.
What is that?
If you just got to get it. But
Not gonna explain it to the viewers. Okay.
well, it's a
Shout out to
biblical
the fans.
term. Yeah, shout out to the fans. But I mean, if you're Arizona State, you're kind of just scratching your head at this point. How are you going to slow him down?
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
You know, that's one of these things with TCU, that running back David Lee, really quick, really fast. I mean, I don't know what year he is, but you know, he's been there for a few years, and that's really the guy you got to key on, because he's going to move him around and put him in good spots to take advantage of his athleticism and speed.
Right? Yeah. Right now, the Arizona State defense getting beat like a government mule on this with trying to contain David Lee. Well, the defense and the special teams unit. Oh, at a false start.
5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Can't have that. Look at the time of possession. Wow.
That's insane. I don't think anybody drew up the start of this game like that.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Dropping back, looking. Oh, we're going to find the running back. It's a juke move. Comes back over the middle. Gets a gain of 9.
He stood in the pocket there pretty firm. I was worried. His lineman pick up the block, so.
Quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
And I'll stack 3 out to the left. 1 out. 2 out to the right.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
Got a guy over the middle. He picks up a block, gets a first down.
First down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good
Everybody
job
at the
of squeezing it
bends
in
feeling a
between the
little
defenders.
uneasy as we get to the end of quarter number 1. I don't know if they're going to
The
snap
guys up
this
front
next
line
play.
up. It's first down.
They line up in I formation. And they won't snap it.
And Kirk, it's TCU.
14-7 is your score after 1 quarter. TCU is in the lead.
Before moving on, let's check out the stats.
You know, I do want to say, just Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the best stadium in America. I mean, it's truly a generational stadium, built for everything but the Falcons.
Truly generational.
Built for events, concerts, SEC titles,
So here we
CFB
go,
titles,
first play of the quarter.
but
The
not
offense has a
Falcons.
First down.
Shout out to the Falcons.
Looking for a gap. It's Donovan.
Stretch play.
Gain is 5, so
We
it's
gain a
second
5
and
on
5
that.
now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football. And by
Yeah, hopefully
doing
those
that,
new jerseys,
picking up big plays.
you know,
Good positive yards there by
put some
the running
energy into the fans. Maybe the fans will show up on time at the bins for the Falcons for a change.
I hope so, man, because I'm going to be honest, those old jerseys had some bad combinations. Those gradients were bowling.
You know, they should have went black on black with the helmets. The gray face mask, make it black. It's solid, but, you know, either here or there.
They'll look to throw it here on second down.
And they'll hit that little slant again for another first down.
Marlon Miller. It's that guy.
Set up with a first down at the 47.
Shout out to the Amish.
For this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game.
10 of 10. Wow.
Giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy,
yeah, TCU's defense hasn't been getting the job done today either so far.
The Sun Devils look to keep this drive moving.
And power formation looking to run up a gut, gets a gain of 4.
So second and 6.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional.
Second and 6, they'll line up in 5 wide yet again. You know how much AD loves his 5 wide. Dropping another quick slant down the field, first down. At some point, you're TCU, you got to come up and take that away.
Yeah, but if you do that, you know what's coming behind you. So, Hiroshima.
It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Pick your poison. You know, AD's in 5 wide. What are you going to do? He's making his own plays. He's drawing them up in the dirt. What are you going to do about it?
He is
what
rather
can you do?
Infamous for that. He doesn't like to run with the suggested play yard, oftentimes drawing plays up on his own out there. And
ooh, they saw
That's
it coming.
Well defended by TCU. He gets back to the line of scrimmage with that one. Bring up second and 10.
Yeah, just in terms of like, hot routes, and it's never, a lot of guys will come out five wide, 4 verts, and change a couple. He's stemming and changing everything. It's honestly absurd. It's truly generational.
Inside 3 minutes left to go in the half. Dropping back. Ooh. Thought he might have thrown that route over the middle. That was picked if it was. But he gets the outside to Webb again, who's had a really good game. And he's got a first down.
Can he drain down 2 minutes and 44 seconds here from the 17? I think he can. I think I would.
I don't know. I mean, you disrupt your flow.
Yeah,
Don't
well,
worry about the clock too much.
That's true. He ran one play on defense. I wouldn't give
on the bright side, they should
back.
have plenty of energy.
I mean, I wouldn't want to give the Horned Frogs the ball back at all. I'd drain it down, settle for a field goal. Get the ball back after half. But, I'm here in the booth and not down there on the field playing, so what do I know?
Not 5 wide again. Will they snap this ball? They will snap this ball. Dropping back over the middle, well defended. And now the clock will stop before the 2-minute warning for this 3rd and 8.
I thought that was going to the slant.
First incomplete pass of the day.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8 now. 5 wide formation.
Back. They're going to throw for the first down.
Looking.
breaks the
hung
tackle.
on to first down.
What do you do here? I think you go for it. I think a field goal's fine. But
I disagree. I don't think a field goal does you much. TCU will get the ball back with just under 2 minutes left with an opportunity to score and put you down multiple scores. I kind of think you're this close. You got to get 2 yards.
Yeah, I think we know. Yep, he's going to go for it.
big opportunity for TCU to really take hold of this game and potentially blow it wide open.
Offense rolling the dice on this
Oh, look at
one.
this. Look at this.
Goal line look for the Horned Frogs.
Now the offense will
Timeout.
Smart decision. Smart decision. Think about it. Was he in goal line or just had everybody in the box?
No, he was in goal line, I think. Line up in a different formation here.
And the Sun Devils will come to the line looking to
Big time.
on fourth
Gotta
down.
have it.
Back in the box.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Don't do it.
Oh!
I think you gotta kick the field goal.
Oh, by God,
I think you
he's
take the
messed
points,
up.
play defense.
The offensive lineman. Oh my goodness.
Who squeaks it in there? Hey, go down. Say, if TCU goes and scores on one play, he gets the ball right back. You know? So,
Well, I know who they don't want to kick this ball to,
I'm returning it.
and they're gonna.
What are we doing? Return it.
I don't know. Maybe one's
I don't
all
think
you
he wants to
get.
start on that hash mark, probably. That's what it is. P. Coley doesn't like to start on the left hash mark. He wants to start on the right hash mark. Otherwise, he just chooses center.
Well, TCU's second offensive play. Hook the formation. Hand off to Lee. Oh my goodness, David Lee, he's running like a scalded dog into the end zone again, saying, "Who's your daddy?" Oh my goodness, by God,
Big guy.
he's done it
Big
again.
guy. Big guy. And what did I just say? If he scores on one play, you get the ball right back. 80's going to get the ball right back. Goes down.
Yeah,
Gotta get some points. He's getting the ball
If you're
back.
Arizona State here,
Yeah.
you cannot turn this ball over, give TCU the ball back, or else you're looking at this game getting bowling shoe ugly before halftime.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25.
That's crazy. This is insane.
Yeah, I mean, he's ran 2 plays on offense, 1 play on special teams.
This looks like Vandy playing against Iowa in the playoffs earlier this year. RPO. Oh my goodness gracious, it's intercepted! The bubble screen gets picked off on a diving play! And look at the carnage on the TCU sideline!
Oh, they are
What in
going
the
berserk.
world has happened?
What a play. Like, absurd. Outrageous play right there from the defender.
Can they keep it going here?
Well, I think we know where this ball's going. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious! David Lee has scored again!
I'm shell-shocked.
Somebody stop the damn match, please! They're begging for it. David Lee, if he's not the first overall pick, I don't know how. I don't know how. What is going on? Toss. Deep out. What's the deal with David Lee?
Listen, I've been known David Lee was him. I just, yeah, I don't have an answer for you.
Well,
Like him in open field right there is outrageous. It's absurd.
He didn't even like. He really didn't even work much of the stick in. He just kind of ran around them.
Yeah. And you got to think, Arizona State's got speed everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Where is Tinker at?
Where is Tinker at? Because he sure was everywhere. Oh my goodness, I thought he threw it over.
Yeah, Arizona State right here. You got to go down. Got to get a touchdown. You got to get the ball back. Got to get a touchdown then. Bring it to within 4. You just got to play defense. You got to get it. I mean, if I'm Arizona State, I'm just keying in on Lee. I'm putting 4 guys on him, and then whatever happens from that happens. I don't know how you. Yeah, just put in goal line, guess run. Like I don't know what else at that point.
Ooh, you saw that? You saw that safety lurking back there. He's trying to take away that little delay slant that they've been running.
Take one thing away, there's another thing coming. Yeah, I think, just a great play by that defender on that last drive for that interception, really. You don't see those plays often, so. I still don't think Arizona State's, go ahead.
You've got to check all of the boxes. So far, TCU is doing that. Shot over the middle, incomplete.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard.
Goodness gracious.
Can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Yeah, just too far out there for the receiver. I mean, that was a big play opportunity.
Third and 2. Dropping back, looking. Good angle route. First down. Clock going to continue to roll here.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run.
Yeah, I have a little sense of urgency here. I want to get down to the goal line. I mean, hey, don't play with the food. If you can score, you got to score.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here.
Oh, he's getting hit as he throws.
That's incomplete. First down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Shout out to Mr. Everett out at UCLA leading the country in interceptions. I love how that stat pop always pops up sometime during the broadcast.
Cold.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. I mean, right now, TCU is just beating them like they stole something. I mean,
they're playing
not what I expected.
Motivated football right now. I mean, TCU's what 1-10 in the Natty. P. Cole himself, maybe 1-8. Trying to get multiple here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Let's see go quick.
Oh my God, what a throw!
Right over the head of that linebacker.
That's not a throw I would have attempted, but AD puts it in there. I just want to say, for everyone's sake, next year, you want to see AD win, because next year is going to be a problem if he doesn't. That's all I'm saying.
Is that source?
Sources? It's going to be a problem. I'm canceling my game against him. I want no problem.
Canceling my game against him.
We'll get the lawyers involved.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, good.
Mike Lowry just split him in half. Well, he's taking some hits. He's tougher than a $2 steak. It's insane.
Clock's ticking.
And he drops back in the gun.
Dropping back, another one.
Marching down. And I will say, between these two, I think Arizona State has the advantage in all-time, wins, losses versus each other. No, TCU's won a couple, but I think Arizona State's got like 4 or 5, so. A lot riding on this for TCU, trying to really get it done here.
More 5 wide on 3rd and 1. Dropping back.
Oh.
Over the middle, caught. First down.
Yeah, you gotta get the
Now
tempo
gotta go.
going.
Yep, now gotta go hurry up here. TCU working on little stunts on their line.
Going to throw now on first down.
Now they go straight. Now the zig. Taking a
Out of
dive.
bounds, clock stops.
Short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed.
And look at how Arizona State's kind of just having to grind for these yards.
The defense got to be frustrated.
I mean, TCU
Stopped here.
seems like you have a one-play touchdown
Change
every
the
play.
pre-snap look now.
They have at this point.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second
Dropping
down.
back, coming in on the pressure. Throw over the middle, incomplete. Dangerous throw there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But man,
Yeah,
this
you gotta
defensive
get some
coordinator,
points here.
You may want to consider getting more
I
pressure
mean,
on this quarterback
field
by
goal
changing
even.
some things up. You got a lot of time.
Any
back
points
there
right
to
now
throw
is gonna
the ball,
help.
and eventually, it's going to cost you.
Championship
Still
game
plenty of
12th
game left.
play of the drive coming up. Shades of the Notre Dame march against Ohio State. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now.
Dropping back,
Oh, he's running with
scrambling,
it.
Swade. First down, one man to beat.
Oh,
He
he
is
got
not beating.
hammered.
He,
Down to around the 5-yard
oh my goodness gracious.
timeout is called. Important stage
What a hit.
here in the second
He's
quarter.
carrying that ball like a loaf of bread, too. And he was just holding it with one arm, one hand, Odell Beckham style.
Certainly a dangerous way to carry a football.
First and goal, a good chance to chip away
From the
at
5,
lead
gotta
before
have it.
halftime. Looking for a man.
Dropping
He's
back,
got it.
slant,
Merlin
touchdown.
Miller.
Touchdown, Sun Devils.
I mean,
That's how you finish a
it's
play.
what? 15 seconds is enough.
Explosive burster. That was a
It's
I think
enough.
1 second's enough at this point.
Yeah.
Think about this. This is a national
It
championship.
takes, what, about 9 seconds to run down the field from the 75? Or from the 25, 75 yards?
The coordinator and the quarterback
So.
being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Yeah, I'm returning. Oh, no, okay. Oh, he didn't have, okay. Lee wasn't there to return that one.
They'll start at the 25.
Yeah, you gotta play some defense here, Arizona State. I mean, kind of know what's coming. I would expect run here, but, you know, if you're TCU, do you just keep running it, or do you try to, you know,
So they start the drive with
get a little
You
cute
got
here?
3 timeouts. I think
That's true.
seconds before
you run it. I don't see why you wouldn't. I don't see why you wouldn't possibly put
Oh.
the ball in this man's hands.
And they get a stop.
They finally make a
David
tackle.
Lee has been tackled.
Is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
I mean, 183 yards on 4 carries. That's,
You know, we talk about running back legacy. Talk about
Yeah.
Thomas Wayne potentially being the greatest one to go down in 26.
Before the end of the half.
David Lee might surpass him with this performance.
I mean, pound for pound, Lee. I mean,
Looking to pass
probably-
here on second down.
I'd agree with
They're
that.
going to get it to him in the air.
Uh-oh.
He's going to make another man miss. Going to get out of bounds with 6 seconds
Who's
to
that
go.
hezzy?
That's a big gainer there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out
There's
of the
still plenty of
backfield.
time.
The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
You gotta look for
One
something
more play here
a
before
little different
halftime.
here.
Gonna broaden out that left side.
Linebacker went back from linebacker to safety position.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Okay.
Dropping back,
Okay.
looking.
Wide open.
Lee
and in.
open.
And it falls
Incomplete.
They try
That's how the
Halftime.
half will end. TCU up 28-17 behind a legacy game from David Lee.
You know, I think.
Arizona State to receive the second half kickoff.
You know, I think for what it's worth, I mean, Arizona State's still in good position, in spite of what has transpired. Just gotta go down. It is taking them a lot longer to score, though. I mean, they're going, you know, 10 yards at a time. You know, taking their time.
Honestly, if you're TCU, I think that's just got to
Yeah.
be what you're allowing. If you
Mhm.
just let Arizona State work themselves into these long drives, and you could strike back at will. Because right now, you're firmly in the driver's seat of this
Back
one.
on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going.
Hand off the
They
gut,
choose to pass and try
pulled
to cut
down.
into this
Now
lead.
these two teams did meet earlier in the season. TCU and Arizona State. Arizona State got the win and still got seeded lower. There's been a lot of
Yeah.
talks about
Yeah.
Arizona State's seeding in this playoffs.
Yeah, honestly, probably could have. You could make a case for them being the 1 seed, 2 at worst, but yep. Shout out to EA.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Oh, he's getting-
That's that man, Ace Boone,
Didn't see anybody open.
thrown to the ground.
That's not going to bring up third down.
I was waiting to see if he was going to get involved. Little block shed. In on the quarterback. Bring up 3rd and 7.
Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down.
3rd and 7.
Slant.
Oh, the
Oh,
delayed
it's short.
slant.
Gotta
Gain
go
of
for it.
5.
Just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense.
Yeah, 4th and 2, you're going.
I know what I'm doing here.
That's how you do it. The receivers
I know exactly what I would do here.
First tackler, but
What
not
you
the
doing?
second. Good job to bring him down and prevent that third down conversion.
I know exactly what I would do here. I don't know if it would work, but I know exactly what I would do. If I'm AD, I know what I'm doing. It's not what you think.
4th down and 2 in their own
He's
territory.
going to line up at
Oh,
5
this.
wide.
Hesitation.
Fox
Now
is being
that's on the
stacked
field.
right now. Play clock under 10. Dropping back, looking.
Oh, he's
Has
got
a
it!
man!
Oh,
It's incomplete! Whoa! Oh my goodness!
Chris, I understand.
The lifeline they needed, they saw it, and he overshoots him.
Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it.
Now,
Unfortunately, not able to
Oh
execute.
man, that
Cost
was
him the ballgame.
that was 6. A big play. Oh man, you gotta be sick. They need to stop on defense. Gotta clutch here.
Here's the toss play now.
David Lee.
He's not going to get it.
Oof.
Picks up 9, so just
Gain a
short
9 on the play.
second and
Yeah, I don't throw the ball at all if I'm TCU. I'm just running it each time.
By this back, I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining
Yeah, why would you?
and this back's
Arizona
vision
State,
and
up to this point, has given
ability
no
to win second-level
reason for you to do
defense,
that.
This guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Look at Lee standing in the backfield, a bit like Ashton Genty. Look at him just.
They burning clock the old-fashioned way.
The P. Cola special. He doesn't believe in shoe clock in the game. He's going to do it himself. And they'll hand to Lee
That
again.
duo.
the Horned Frogs pick up
It's
enough
first down.
yardage for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offense.
Man, I had to take a knee on that one. After that missed throw, I had to take a knee.
There's a
I'm
first and 10
sick.
play.
I'm sick for that guy.
Got to be the sickest man in America.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to
Throwing.
Looks left.
Oh, first down, now down to the 4.
At the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Skinner's 3rd pass of the day.
And the Horned Frogs hoping to punch it in here.
Can't
They
get the
have
name of the
first and
receiver
goal.
who made that catch. Well, you punch this ball in if you're TCU. The game's not over, but you're certainly feeling great about it. They're going to send some guys out wide.
Well, gamesmanship going on.
Here's the
And
handoff.
handoff to Lee. Try to get the edge, and they contain him that time.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Last thing you want to do here is come away with this drive with no points.
Right. I mean, yeah, I mean, You're TCU, you're burning clock, you're running the ball each time, you're taking your 3 if you have to. That's just me, personally. That's what I'm doing. 2 possession lead.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9.
Oh, Lee. Oh.
Gain of 3 on that one. They're going to run some hurry up here.
Looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
No. Actually, snap it. He's going to take his time.
Gonna see it for 30 seconds.
Timeout is called by the defense.
Oh.
That's their first of
Oh,
the half.
timeout. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Arizona State calls timeout. Emmett Shiloh, the running back out of Louisville, led the nation in rushing yards. I'm very surprised it's not David Lee.
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense.
And they'll hand to him on 3rd down, going down to the 3.
It's
Now,
a
do
little
you
centered.
go?
I mean, you're kicking a field goal here. I'm personally kicking a field goal.
I don't know. You
I just
scored
been
here, and it's a 3-score game.
Yeah, not wrong.
I mean, your offense is giving you no reason to mistrust them. Neither is your defense, and he's going to be stopped at the 3-yard line if you do get stuffed here. I don't
They
hate
come
this
out
call.
in.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3.
Getting under center. Lee in the backfield
Interesting.
by himself. Arizona State with an opportunity here. Play clock ticking down. Are they going to get the playoff? Or are they just trying to call? Oh, they will
Up
hand it
the
to
middle.
Lee. Just up the middle, and they just overcomplicated that so much. TCU, his 4th rushing touchdown of the day for David Lee.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this
Firing
game
on
is
all
guys
cylinders
who
right now. I
run
mean,
the ball and stop
they
their
came
run.
prepared, they're motivated. They're tired of being number 2.
Just scoring a touchdown.
Right now, they're beating them like a government mule. It is an 18-point game as we get closer to the 4th quarter.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down.
Yeah, it's getting gonna have to hit some big plays if you're Arizona State. I mean, Dinkin and Duncan's not gonna get it. You're taking too much time off the clock.
And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing.
Yeah, this is the point of the game where you're going to have to start taking some shots.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Arizona State, and hopefully one of those comes
Oh,
down.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a
That's close.
big gain, but he
Jelani Jackson.
I mean, but
certainly
you don't
had a play
want
on that ball.
to go Brett Favre mode just yet. You know, you want
So it's 2nd down and 10.
to be calculated in it.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
Dropping back, looking. Deep
Got him.
curl caught.
Merlin
First down,
Miller.
Arizona State.
By the sophomore.
Great execution here by this
Got it.
offense.
Yep.
And zone
Gotta go.
coverage
No huddle here.
Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass
7
attempt.
seconds to play in the quarter.
Makes a quick break.
Did the last play. Fighting for the yards. He won't get there.
Put him up.
The time runs down here
Put
in
'em
the
up.
3rd quarter.
Put your
Doors
horns
go
up.
up
Put your forks up.
around.
TCU with the lead so far. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a
Doors go up
national
around
championship.
the
Let's check out
bins
the game
everywhere,
so
but
far.
certainly
So who's going to pick up the W?
those
As we
wearing
begin the final
purple are
quarter
having a
play.
lot better of a time than those in the maroon and gold.
Down here to begin the quarter. Looking to chuck it again.
Dropping back, crosser, caught.
Oh, look at Keith Miller on the sideline. Look at him. He almost threw a shoulder on him.
Getting out of harm's way there.
The Sun Devils keep the football on the move. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap.
Dropping back, looking. Gonna take off with it. Bring it too.
Great coverage everywhere right there.
Towards the sideline, save as much time as possible.
But the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
For a team like Arizona State, 15-0, this is. I mean, them nor anyone else was expecting this. Yeah. Hey, it's hard to beat the same team twice in a season. Oh, Jackson
has some room to run down to the 29.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy
now he's in trouble.
Get rid of it.
Comeback route was well guarded that time to bring up 2nd and 10.
It's just so hard in these late
I mean, just look at the comparison from the past. Like,
to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage.
I mean, the running game's putting up passing numbers at this point for TCU.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw here.
Over the middle, caught Donald. 1st down and more to the 16.
You gotta score like now.
Sun Devils hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw.
Wow, what a pitch.
Now down to the 4-yard line.
I mean, I'm no huddling still. I'm not letting any time run off.
I agree. Now you're letting TCU kind of set up in a tighter defense.
Take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The Sun Devils trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
RPO. Oh, what a play.
Oh, and he hits the goalpost. Merlin Miller again.
Well, that's just
and he's fired up, but long way to go here.
Kick this extra point to go down 11. Are we onside kicking here? We are.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's such a low percentage, you know. I think like better off just kicking it, you know. But I mean, I see the value in it. You never know, you might get one.
I mean the downside to it is you get pretty much give up 3 points, but I mean 3 points doesn't do much for him in this situation. Screen pass, Lee
snuffed.
Almost broke out of there. James Dean making a really good play there. But Arizona State's going to need to get a stop as quick as possible here.
Yeah, I'm chewing clock if I'm TCU. Like, absolute chew, not even waiting. But we've seen this, though, with TCU. Late in games, it has been like an Achilles heel in the past. Being up, fumbling the lead. Getting too cute.
Draw play, Lee.
He
goes down, they get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he
Yeah,
was
gotta have it right here. I mean, I think this is 4-down territory for TCU no matter what. Just
I
based
don't
off the
think.
player that
I
Picola
think if
is,
you get stuffed here,
he's not gonna punt. There's no way he punt.
I think you punt just based off of how well your defense has been playing.
He could be 4th and 15 here. Picola is not punting. I put 1,000 on it.
Draw play to Lee. Now I think you
stopped.
go for it. Now I think you go for it.
I think you kick a field goal. I think you kick a field goal. Why not? Two-possession game.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Kicking the field goal. Playing defense. Now you can go for it, yeah, but you don't get no points for it. If you don't get it. I mean, but 4th and 2, he's been moving the ball. Yeah, I think you got
Arizona State with 1 timeout.
Oh, yeah, that is. Yeah, that's not good at all for a late game situation. Yeah, this is it.
David Lee's not on the field.
David Lee's tired.
After what, 6 carries? Timeout TCU. Yeah, they might put him back on here.
They're going to go try to find him.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why they would even take him off there.
I mean, he's had 10 carries for 200 yards. I mean, he's been running a lot. I mean, he's had a lot of big runs.
Yeah.
Had to go get some oxygen, a little breather. Now he's back on the field.
Bad coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down.
I think if you're AD, you gotta have an idea of what's coming here. Up the middle,
blast to Skinner. First down.
It's gonna essentially do it.
I mean, not mathematically, but it all that does it.
You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up.
2-minute warning can come up. And in a game that
honestly
honestly doesn't
what a
feel
game.
as close as the final score might read. TCU is going to sit atop the mountain once again and get their 2nd national championship in program history.
What a rivalry between these two. And they were in the Big 12 together for a while. Look at this. I love this formation.
I think they're going to have a little bit of fun here, run some wing bone.
This is wing T right here.
And in the motion, they'll toss it out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness. Just it actually worked. Inside the 5 now.
Yeah, AD, not a guy you want to let hang around at all costs. Personally.
I think they can get out from here, though.
What a game by TCU, though. I mean, Picola Gator really... I mean, he really did everything he needed to do and executed everything. Hats off to him.
TCU is the national champions behind in my opinion, is the greatest single game performance by a running back ever.
I mean, yeah, and the biggest of games, too. This one should do it. They're going to make him do one more. Okay. All right.
One more knee for Leonard Skinner. And the Horned Frogs are 2-time national champions. They've done it.
Wow.
35-24 your final. I guess they heard the outrage from the country on their seeding, and they just set out to prove that they are better than Arizona State. David Lee, obviously player of the game. Let's go down to Coach P, who's just won his 2nd national championship. And first off, congratulations. But second off, I think the questions on everybody's mind is, what do you say about a guy like David Lee, who just really put on a show for the ages here today.
He can have all my bitches. Golly, what a game by David Lee. I mean, come out, set the tone on the kickoff, bro. Like, I had no expectation for that kickoff return, and then just to the house, and I guess that lit a fire under him because, man, I mean, he must, the 209 yards he got, he must have been untouched for almost all of it. Like, just quick as a cat. And, you know, whenever I got him, I didn't think he would turn out to be as good as the guys before. Sauce, you remember those guys' names? I don't remember. Like, the original.
Yeah, Tatum.
Tatum was the truth, right? Like, he had everything you wanted. And I didn't think Lee would ever get to be as good as him, but he's obviously surpassed him, man.
Yeah, no one can argue with that. Definitely a Mount Rushmore type running back. Talk to me about the defensive game plan. You know, you're able to kind of slow Arizona State down, force them to work down the field in chunks instead of just letting them score one plays. Did a decent job at the comeback route, which you know you're going to see. What was the game plan going into that, and you were eventually kind of able to just shut them down to where you were making stops?
Well, AD and myself, we both have tried to come up with this unique defense, and it works for the most part against everybody else pretty damn good. And but when you play against each other, you know, and you know how the meat is made, as they say, the sausage is made, right? You don't want to run that type of defense too much against him. And I did every now and then, and he was hit those deep curls on me, and you know, so I had to mix it up. And I'm a big match connoisseur guy. I love match, so can't just run stock match. You got to do all sorts of adjustments with it. And you know, I know, everybody knows he's gonna hit that that flat slant combo, and he's gonna hit that comeback, and those two pair so well together that it's damn near impossible to stop. You just kind of have to guess right on the first one. And I felt like we had guys in a couple times we had guys in the right spot to pick that slant off, and he just hit something on the backside, right? Like, he's so good at passing. He saw that it was covered and moved his eyes quick as could be. Shout out to AD, man. This one feels real good to get the championship over somebody of his caliber, that's for sure.
Yeah, Sauce.
Cola, congratulations on your second national title. In the Dynasty as a whole, you've been probably to the most championship games out of anybody. Good to see you get another one, because I know, you know, get one. Yeah, gotta get another one after how many times you went. Just take us through. I mean, I don't even know what to ask, man. Like, what do you want to say to the people out there? You know, just talk about the motivation and perseverance you've endured throughout the season, coming back, beating AD, second time you play him.
Well, I think I could be wrong. You may know better than me, but I want to say this is probably like my 10th championship.
You're 8 or 10, somewhere in there.
So, you know, like, so roughly 20% winning percentage in championship. So
you gotta get to him, though.
I've got a long
you
ways
know?
to go
you gotta
to get it back
him.
to even close to 50, right? Like, there's nothing more demoralizing, I guess, right, than getting there and not being able to get the job done. And so it definitely feels good. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, nobody picked me to win. You know, shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all.
They thought you were gonna pull a Sterling Marlin.
You know, my homies come through. I see how it is.
I technically did pick you because I had to put the emojis in the Discord, so I'll take that.
Yeah.
How does it feel, you know, as a Florida boy, you know, winning in the Benz against a Georgia boy? Just a little fun, little rivalry there from that standpoint. Florida's got 2 natties now.
Yeah, Florida's got more natties this season than or this game than Georgia does. Only trailing Mississippi by 1. So
Shout out to
the big three, Georgia, Florida,
find
Mississippi.
Somebody from Florida here to help me out. You know, I think those Tennessee boys might have something to say for it next year. So we gotta all stay on our grind, that's for sure. And like you were saying, I want to say, you know, AD, like, I feel sorry for the whole league because he's fixing to be coming for blood.
I was saying that in the broadcast, and I got to play him in the bins to start the next season.
Godspeed, my friend. Godspeed.
Well, let's
We'll
go
come back
over
to
to Coach Jarvis. AD, definitely one of the more frustrating games, I think, of your career to just kind of come out and get punched in the mouth by one guy, really. So, first of all, congratulations on a great season. But talk to me about, what do you think and what do you say to the boys after, you're just on the other end of a really just a historic performance?
Yeah, man. Well, first of all, congratulations to Pete Cola. Great player. I played him like 100 times on this game, 26. He is not the guy you want to play over and over again, because a guy like him, he's, there's only so much you can do. Like, you can't reinvent yourself as a player. So, I mean, he did a great job making it tough on me. Opening kickoff, that hurt. I mean, now what do you do about that? But yeah, just tell the team, good season. We just, we didn't play well enough to win tonight. And, that's the bottom line, man. So, is what it is. Came up short.
So else what you got?
Yeah. I could. Obviously, we know you're disappointed in everything. Coming in 15-0, great season. Just talk to us, really. I guess that first half and kind of anything you'd want to do differently on that first half. He made a great defensive play on that interception. I see that really being the difference. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, that hurt, obviously. It was a little play that P. Cole and I both run on an RPO, and tried to get the outside receiver to block that guy. It's kind of a glitchy play. Live by it, die by it. I died by it on that particular play. As soon as I threw it, I saw he didn't get blocked, and I knew I was in trouble. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't really know what I would do differently. Try to, get a stop. I mean, obviously I couldn't do that today. So those absolutely atrocious defensive performance. I couldn't stop anything. So, I mean, you play like that, you don't deserve to win. So, yeah, man, I don't know what I'd do different. Try to play better, I guess.
Yeah, I do want to ask as well. I mean, going into the off season, you and myself, we're going to play in this very stadium next season. What do you have to say, for the off season and for the rest of the league going into presumably the final season of CFB 26?
Off season, man, is what it is. Don't really care right now, to be honest with you. Just lost the national championship game. I'm not thinking about the off season. I don't care about that. I'm not going to sweat it. Really don't care. So, we'll do what we do there. Next season, look forward to playing you. But, it's, I don't know, man. Like I said, I hate to go out like this. I really wanted to cap it off with a championship, but, it's a grind to put that much time into the game, to scout, to practice. And, it's tough, man. It's tough trying to, beat some of these guys, especially a guy like Picola. I mean, it's tough. So, I don't know. I don't know what the off season holds. We'll see.
Yeah, hey, we look forward to seeing you next season, and I'm sure you'll be, you know, get you a little break, take you a trip to the beach, and I'm sure you'll be back in mid-season form in no time.
Yeah. Before we sign off on the season, I'll give the stage back to P. Is there anything you wanna say to the fans?
Shout out to AD's dad. I heard he was tuning in.
Yeah. Shout out to
so cool, man.
shout out to Papa AD.
If I lost my dad years ago, I know he'd be tuning in if he was around, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate that. Yeah, we appreciate AD's dad and the rest of the fans for tuning in all season. I was told that was a big announcement coming.
Oh,
do we want to make that
you want
live?
to announce it? I'll announce it right now.
You got it. Stage yours, Mish.
Hey, my time. Yeah, I want to say shout out to the fans, shout out to all the players who make the league great. Bro, it's from top to the bottom, bro. From the big five, the big three to the mid pack to the bottom feeders that make this. Bro. Everybody makes this league what it is, and shout out to Chase Beatty for starting it way back, and we just continue it on. Shout out to the fans for watching. Shout out to you, Hell State, and P. Cola, AD, everybody who joins the broadcast booth and takes part. Yeah, I think we got a really good league here, really good time. I do want to say for the last season of CFB 26, we're gonna open up the teams to everybody. If you want to go to a team, you can switch teams. Any team that's available is available. We will have some, obviously you got to create a new coach, but we'll have some stipulations in terms of when you can join that team. But that opens up the door for a lot of guys to, maybe get a little bit of, new energy for the last season of 26. So, yeah, go on there and see what teams are available, and, send me what your wish list is. And shout out to everybody in the bins, all Atlanta, Zone 4, West End, Northside Drive. You know how it goes. And we're going to kick off next season in this very stadium, so make sure everybody tunes in for that.
Well, you heard it here first.
Congrats to P. Cola on his championship.
Yes. You heard it here first. The off-season should be Whacking Wild. It's our last one on 26. I'm very excited. If you guys can't tell, the off-season at this point has become...
Yeah, we're going to players leaving right now.
Yep. So, for Mr. Big Slime, I am Hell State signing off on another season of GTR football. Make sure to stay tuned for the next one as we go into season 15, and I try to find a way to make a AI preview video without Sora. So shout out to them for shutting that down. Shout out to the fans, and we'll see you guys next season.